Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video, and the subject of this video is how to manage a Forex scalp trade. Very important subject. The video is a trade that I recorded live, and what I want to get across in the video is the huge importance of having a trade management plan, okay? Because you can now go and have a look and see what happened in this trade that you're going to see here after I got out of the trade. Was it a good decision or was it a bad decision? That's what we call hindsight trading. Right? Because when I was in this trade, I needed to make some real-time decisions without the benefit of hindsight. And look, the Forex trade management protocols that we suggest are just that. They're suggestions. And they are especially what we suggest for our newer members because they're designed to get risk out of your trade as soon as practical and above all to preserve capital. Now, once you become more experienced, sure, you're gonna want to develop your own preferences for managing a trade, especially when it comes to moving stops and taking profits. And developing your own style is a good thing because we all have different risk tolerances, different psychological profiles, all that kind of thing. The main thing is to actually have a trade management plan in place at all times, right? So you aren't, fumbling around all nervous or whatever once you're in a trade, not knowing what to do. You can't have that. Having that plan in place will give you a very good feeling of calm and control. You'll know exactly what you're going to do, win, lose, or draw. Alrighty? So here's the video. I hope you like it. If so, I always appreciate a thumbs up. It helps our YouTube rankings, and hopefully we can help as many people as possible. And also, be sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button in the lower right corner of the video. Great, here you go. Hey everybody, Vic here, and I'm just going to show you a live trade that we are about to get into right now. It's on the Aussie US dollar pair. The pair is in a downtrend on the daily chart. So, and we've got this level right here that's marked as a good level of really good level. See, look at left here, how it was resistance and it was support, big move up, and it's come and it retested it. And this candle action from the prior day is quite negative. So it gives us a bias that we want to be looking to on the sell side of this. And we'll see what happens. I mean, it just got filled right now at 74.10 and it needs about a 10 pip risk. So let's just stand by and see what happens. Okay, hey again. So you can see what happened on this Aussie, let me just get rid of this line here. On this Aussie US dollar pair, when we got filled here at 10, it closed against us here and it closed against us here. So there's different trade management protocols. For people who are starting, I always recommend a more conservative approach. So if it closes several times against your entry, which is done here, you can get out for break even or even make a few pips on it, as you could in this case here. There's no right or wrong answer on this, but you have to develop your own comfort level, and you'll get better and better at trade management as you go along. So I'm going to call this a break-even trade, and again, I don't know how other traders might be wanting to handle it, but this is what I recommend when you're starting, when you're getting started. Alternatively, if you're trading several micro lots, what you could do is simply take one of them off for break-even. Now your overall risk is cut in half. Okay, if you take, like I'm talking about trading 2 micro lots, which is also what we recommend when you're learning. You don't need to trade more than that. Just learn how to become profitable, and then you can add on more. But in any event, you could take off half your position for break even, leave the rest in, and even if you get stopped out on the remainder, you've only your loss. You're not losing a full. It's not a full loss. You're only losing half of what you originally risked. Okay, hope that makes sense. So, like I say, I'll just call this a break even trade. No big deal. And yeah, hope that was helpful. Thanks. So, like I said in the introduction, this is a suggested way to manage a trade once you're in it, and it's based on a lot of years of trading and learning how to preserve capital by minimizing full losses. Folks, I tell you, I was a former futures broker, and I saw some horrible and unnecessary carnage happen as a result of a trader not having a trade management plan in place. Right? I mean, it wasn't uncommon, for example, for a trader to be, say, very profitable on a trade, then watch the trade come all the way back to becoming a loss. They had no plan for taking profit or moving the stop up to lock in profit or moving to break even or whatever. You get the euphoria going and you think it's going to keep going forever. And yes, you know what? There's going to be times when this way of managing a trade gets you out for break even, only to see the trade move just the way you thought it would in the first place, that you're hoping for it to go, but now you're not in it. All right, that just happens. That's trading. But after many, many years of trading, I can tell you that this approach tends to work very well in avoiding having to take a full loss. And keep in mind that really, when you get a really good trade going, they tend to react very quickly off of our setup pattern. So when the price doesn't react much and it just hangs around and just starts chopping around, it can be a warning sign. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'd like to hear from you. Would you mind leaving a comment below and let me know how you prefer to manage a trade, or maybe just let us know if you like this way of managing a trade. Okay? Or do you have a trade management plan at all? Like, a lot of traders don't have one, so no worries. Just, don't be afraid to post that. You won't be alone, I can tell you that, if this is the category that you're in, and hopefully this video will help. Okay, let's leave it at that. Thank you so much. Wishing all of you a great weekend. See you next week. Take care.